This is a testimony of the results of work on the technologies of the teachings of Grigori Grabovoi on salvation and harmonious development. I, Larisa Nikolaevna Fomicheva, will tell you about another case of using concentrations according to the methods of the teaching of Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi. And this is connected with hepatitis B in my husband. On March 30, 2017, my husband Grigori was admitted to Infectious Diseases Clinical Hospital No. 1 with a diagnosis of acute viral hepatitis, where he was treated for 1.5 months until May 15, 2017. Some blood tests improved, some remain at the same level or even worsened. For example, ESR, this is the erythrocyte sedimentation rate, was 25 mm per hour upon admission, and 34 mm per hour upon discharge. Total bilirubin was 260 micromoles per liter upon admission, and then even rose to 556 in the hospital, and upon discharge it was 262 micromoles per liter, and so on. That is, the tests were different. My husband returned home from the hospital having lost a lot of weight. He was a man with a large belly bulging from ascites and physically weakened to such an extent that he could barely move around the apartment and only when necessary. It was impossible to watch. I clearly understood that only now spiritual help in the form of concentrations could change the situation for the better. And on May 24, 2017, and then again on June 9, 2017, I was lucky to receive individual number series for my husband from the author of the Teaching on Salvation and Harmonious Development, Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi. My 2 adult daughters and I immediately got involved in the work of concentrating on these number series to restore the health of my husband and father. At first, we concentrated several times a day, using any free time for this. Then I added to these series some more standard number series from the book Restoration of the Human Organism through Concentration on Numbers. The author is also Grigori Petrovich Grabovoi. After 1.5 months of staying at home, my husband Grigori went to work. By this time, the total bilirubin had decreased 4 times compared to the values at discharge from the hospital. All other tests also began to improve. Here the ascites went away after about 6 months. This is free fluid in the abdominal cavity. At present, my husband Grigori continues to work calmly, go to work, despite the fact that he is already 67 years old. Thank you for your attention.
Спасибо за внимание.